Hey guys, this is G.M.Fx. I'm gonna be obviously doing a market breakdown on Euro USD using the daily time frame to the 30-minute time frame only, guys. And yeah, I'm gonna be fixing the market till 20 minutes timeout. So right around here, let's get into it. To Euro USD proving the G.M.Fx. What did I mean? Oh my FX, guys. So let's get into it. Oh yeah, guys, we have to always mark the highs and lows. That's how it works on our strategy. So what I'm gonna do here, let me just remove this. Remove, it's gonna be disturbance. So let's get into it. So let me mark the highs as well as the lows on the horizontal way. Because first thing we have to identify is what was happening in the market before to identify the market direction. So let's completely mark the highs as well as the lows, the break of structure as well as a change of character. So we have right around here a change of character coming from a demand to a supply. That is obviously a change of character. But using the daily time frame, it isn't called a change of character, it is called a market structure shift. So since we have a market structure shift here coming from this is obviously a demand into a supply. That means coming from this supply to this demand. We have to identify, are we going up or are we still going down, guys? So let's get into it. Firstly, I'm gonna have to mark what I see and understand on this market structure. So what I'm identifying and seeing here is obviously a consolidation. Consolidation is what a fight or war between the buyers and the sellers, guys. So let me point it out clean. Okay, so here we have which is broken, and then we're gonna have to mark this as well. So this, guys, is an internal liquidity zone, which means the war between the buyers and the sellers obviously consists of buyers and sellers momentum as well as money put it in the market or inserted in the market. So before I mark everything and I wait till the market moves and proves to me which direction am I identifying, and is it 100% going straight to where I'm predicting it will go. So right here I'm marking all the lows broken, shattered with liquidity. So right around here I can see we have three literally lows, one, two, three, and highs, one, two, three. So right around here I'm gonna have to always mark the purple structures, the change of characters. So let me type them out. So here we have a break of structure because we are on an uptrend. So that means we're obviously going to be breaking structure to the upside because once there is a change of character on an uptrend, we are literally changing character to the downside to a downtrend. So let's mark this as always a POS. And then we have a high which wasn't broken, which that is a very big surprise. So with this one, we're going to be calling it a change of character because there wasn't any low broken before than this one. So this is going to be a change of character. And then what it did, it broke this low. This low is going to be called a break of structure because we already have a change of character. We can't repeat change of character on a downtrend. We're going to be like change of character, no. Once there is a break of structure near the change of character, it is going to be a break of structure. But once, for example, if we were to create a high right now and then come back and then break the high, it is going to be a change of character because we are changing from supply to demand once again. So every time there's a change between supply and demand to supply, there's always a change of character for you guys. So yeah, keep an eye out. So right around here, I'm going to be showing you the difference. So since we had a low which was broken, which is obviously a what? A change of character. So here I'm going to be marking all the broken lows and all the broken highs and the left out highs as the left out lows. So here I'm going to be marking them like this, and then I'm going to come back to say And so what I'm seeing by this, is it a change of character? Is it a break of structure? It plays a big role, guys, for you guys to identify if this is a buy or this is a sell. Is this a change of character or this is a break of structure? So yeah, I'm gonna have to mark all the lows and all the highs which were broken and which are still left down. So yeah, we still have a new high right around here. So yeah, I know, guys, this may be annoying, marking all the highs as well as the lows, but it does make you understand much better because there are slow learners as well as fast learners. So yeah, it does play a big role. So right around here, we call this what a change of character because there wasn't any near high which was broken by the market. So this is going to be a change of character. I know change of character, because from demand to supply, change of character, from supply to demand is change of character, and then we created a high, and then we sold, we broke this low. This is going to be what are we going to call this, guys? Obviously, a change of character, as I implied, guys. From supply to demand, change of character. From demand to supply, change of character. I know people will be like, how is there so many change of characters? Is that possible? Obviously, guys. If the market fights a lot with buyers and sellers and the market doesn't show out good results, if the buyers are taking over, that's how the market works. So we created a low, went up, created a high, went down, and obviously broke. So this is going to be a break of structure. And what did the market do? Created another low. Went up, went down, went up, broke, which is a change of character. But this is liquidity. We wouldn't mark this here because we already have the high, which is much bigger compared to others, right? So this is going to be what our high. So we're gonna up. So this is going to be our, what is it going to be called, guys? Obviously a change of character because we're going from supply, now we're going up to demand. So this is going to be a change of character. Scaled up to the upside, went down once again, and this, guys, we're going to call it a break of structure because we are coming from supply and now we are on demand. As well as here, guys, this is a break of structure for those who didn't notice or wasn't focused at all. So we have this low as well as that high. So let me go and see the high, the candlesticks daily high as well as daily low. So right around here, I know every time I'm saying right around here, like whatever. So here we have the daily high as well as the daily low, which we're gonna have to break so that we can see which market direction are we targeting, guys. Which direction are we gonna be shorting or buying for us to obtain and gain profits, right? So yeah, that's how we work on the G.M.Fx. So I'm gonna go down to lower time frames, which is the 4 hour time frame, to identify any breakup blocks, any inverted fair value gap or fair value gaps or point of interest. And for that to happen, there always has to be a break of structure and a change of character. So let's get into it. 1 to 4 hour time frame, guys. Ooh, the first thing I noticed was a beautiful, beautiful inverted fair value gap, guys. So here we have this area of liquidity. This area of liquidity is usually called the breakup block, or should I say a supply zone, guys? Because if the market comes back and consolidates on that area, which there's a high near, we call this a supply zone. Besides this spotted thief who liquidated the highs, it is because of spike and money of the market trying to be gained from resistance and support traders. So on the 4 hour time frame, beautiful, beautiful supply zone identified here. So I'm gonna say supply zone. Some of you don't believe if the market liquidates a supply zone, that means it's not gonna be proven or gonna work. That's a lie, guys. So since we identify this supply zone, I'm gonna remove it because you guys can see, right? I'm gonna remove it and use the new and fresh supply zone or another breakup block. Because right around here, I'm seeing a beautiful, fantastic breakup block here. But if it were to not be used or proven, then that's gonna be bad. But here we have a breakup block. So if you break up block, guys, this is where we're gonna be anticipating for a short position. Because on the 2 hour time frame, I didn't see a break up block on the daily as well as the 4 hour, but on the 2 hour time frame, I'm saying a beautiful, fantastical sell on break up block, which is USD on this key area on this supply zone as well. So let's get into it. Let's go to the four entries, guys. We always use the 30 minute to 15 as well as 5 and 1, but it goes by you which time frame are you comfortable with. But for me, 30 and 15 minute as well as a 10 minute if possible, because they are most safe as well as very very profitable entries to enter, which are sniper, because we hit the sniper to hit it clean without any noise. So here we have a low, right? Which is the daily low for those that don't know. We have a daily low and entry point right around here. And we have a what? We have a high here as well as a low here. So let's see. But my short position, guys, judging by the risk to reward, I'm placing my short position right around here, guys. I'm entering without a doubt. And my stop loss would be right around here. But I wouldn't be like, damn, that is a big hell of a stop loss. Why not place it here? You'll see, guys, what happens. But if it does work, still, market direction to the downside. Depends on your guys. Which entry point are you comfortable with? But once there's a breakup log at the nearest line to that box of breakup log, that's when you should be able to enter. And then let's go down to see which area are we going to be taking our profits at. I'm going to place it here for now to see which is going to be my take profit 1, 2, 3. That's going to be my take profit number 3. So let's see where the market takes us. So we're going to continue. Okay, I'm going. For you guys, don't forget. Okay, let me just put my short position right now. For those that shade, guys, shade, guys. That's why I said I'm gonna place my entry point right around here. Let me just leave this out. It's just a mistake that appeared late. So, guys, as well as I told you, guys, that I'm gonna place my short position right around here because it was proven it did touch the breakup log. Let me show you guys where it touched the breakup log. Um, I'm gonna show you the point where the market did touch the breakup block right around here. This is the area which the breakup block was literally respected, which it had liquidity. Okay, that's a bad liquidity. Liquidity, guys. So entry point perfecto, perfecto. I would have like entered here, right? But sniper late, so yeah, I'm gonna use the shotgun. So let's continue without ending any orders by this buy and sell. Let me just show you guys, which is more neater than entering the trade. So let's see. Mm. Don't forget, we're on the 30-minute time frame. Oof, damn, I almost had a heart attack, guys. Did you see what the heck happened to the market? The market literally went back to my entry point and liquidated my entry point. But I'm still in the market, still in the market. What I mean by it came back to the breakup level, coming for this high, which was left out, guys. So highs and lows play a very big role to show you guys if I broke this low, the high is always gonna be the biggest target ever. So we broke the high, created another break of structure. So now we're gonna be selling using the breakup block again, if it's still alive. If not, then we might as well be patient enough to see where we are going to push to. Okay, let's see. Let's go. Let's see. We have like a little bit of 6 minutes left. For you, use the part one to end. Let's see. I don't know. It's not okay. Dang. Love it, even though it's giving me panic attack. Shit. Okay, wait, let me pause, guys. Let me pause for you guys. So, as you guys can see, it came back once again. What did it do? It obviously broke another high, which was left out, but doesn't mean that the supply as well as the breakup block zone unrespected they are. And we have these lows which are broken as well. But that doesn't mean it's going to change our market direction. And for take profit one, who obviously in my Goma FX group, which is premium, enter this trade, obviously obtain profits on this sell, guys. Obtain a lot of profits. We make more than over actually per student. We make over 1K over. So so make sure that our take profits are very, very, very neat and respected as well, so that our take profits amounts and profit margins can be very, very high. So here, in one of my trader actually students, they should take their profits at this low, thinking that it will reverse and come back to the breakup level once again. But it doesn't work like that. So it just continued to sell, and my other students, which are told them, even though there's something called a set and forget, I said no, sleep and forget. And you see by notification on TradingView with alerts telling you guys, hey, take profiters hit. So for that to happen, you have to go with the market, and guys, always trust your trading plan, guys. Always trust your trading plan as well as trading strategy. So let's see. Consolidating. I would have taken profit because it was very, very near to my low, but there's something called take profit. Damn, smashed like a piece of cake. Smashed like a piece of cake, just like that, guys. The take profit with just like that, obtain just like that, guys. So that's how we work on USD using the command effect strategy, identifying every single high and low and breakup block as well as supply zone. You see, guys, this supply zone is very, very useful for those guys who are like, this supply zone has just been broken. It's not going to be useful anymore. It did actually become useful because the supply years were pushing and sellers were grabbing the market with liquidity. So here, for me as a trader, I know take profit towards hit. Piece of cake, guys. Piece of cake. But now, what is my next market prediction? Are we shorting or are we buying? That's the question to ask yourself once again. Because just because you made profit doesn't mean the market's not going to be moving. Like, come on, you're not even the king of the market. What you just did was just catch what others couldn't catch. Yeah, that's how it works. So let's see. Judging by what it created on the 10-minute time frame, which it created a double tap, a bottom double tap, and liquidated a high, and this is called a consolidation, guys. This is a consolidation. Don't forget, this is part one. So consolidation here. This consolidation always has key areas left out as well. So here, not that useful. Let's see. Let's see which one is going to be respected. Are we going up or are we going down? Okay, let me just go to the daily time frame since the market is usually dropping a straight up consolidation. So let me see. Okay, judging by the daily time frame, nothing useful I could catch. Instead, what I could do is mark obviously the daily highs and the daily lows of the candlestick. So these are the daily highs and daily lows of the candlestick. So let's say which one is going to be broken first. Okay, we could be buying to the upside to break the high. That's something you have to identify clean. Doesn't change the fact that we are going to be scaling to the downside because that daily supply zone is very, very, very promising. So here might be looking for buys. Let's see. Okay, what the market did was it actually went to this fair value gap because we had a fair value gap right around here. Okay, the video is about to end, guys. So yep, we have a fair value gap. That's why the market sold. So for it to sell, it respected the fair value gap, but still doesn't change the fact that it broke the low and then created other candlesticks to make a promising buy to the upside. So that we'll catch it at part two on USD. We're gonna be seeing if this